Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Look, it gives me great pleasure to speak on this budget that was handed down by Treasurer Chalmers and, of course, the Labor government. And you read this motion, and they almost got it right. And I'll read a little bit here. One of the parts there, it says that we note that the government's second budget is an opportunity to correct the mistakes of its first. And I mean, they're so close to getting it right, so close, because this budget wasn't an opportunity to correct the mistakes of the last budget. It was an opportunity to correct the mistakes of the last government's budget, the last 9 years of financial recklessness. This budget this year was an opportunity to correct the mistakes of the Abbott, Turnbull and Morrison governments, and it was an opportunity to correct the $1 trillion worth of Liberal debt that was left behind. It was an opportunity to correct the unfunded government programs like MyGov, eHealth records and countless others. And it was an opportunity to correct increases in the cost of seeing a doctor, which we all know shot up under their watch. It was an opportunity to restore sensible budget practices once again, instead of the economic management bin fire we had under the former government. Because on the 9th of May, this government presented a budget that was responsible and one that had a heart. We turned around the largest budget deficit in history, a whopping $78 billion left by the previous government, and this year we know we are on track to deliver a slim budget surplus this financial year. What a turnaround! And that feat alone sets this budget apart, demonstrating our commitment to fiscal responsibility and to the welfare of our nation. Our budgetary approach is grounded in sound economic principles, with 87% of revenue upgrades being reinvested back in the budget. And compare that to previous budgets, to the Morrison government, who only returned 40% of budget upgrades to the bottom line, and the Howard government, who returned even less, 30% to the bottom line. This decision, now over 2 budgets, returns order to our nation's finances. No more bin fire of economic responsibility by the Liberals. Rather, now we have responsible management of our money, which will significantly reduce national debt over the coming years, saving us all hundreds and billions of dollars of interest rate payments over the medium and long term. But also, Deputy Speaker, it's a budget with a heart, one that delivers genuine cost of living relief to Australian families, to alleviate the financial pressures faced by households in energy bill relief to 5 million households across the country. In my home state of New South Wales alone, 1.6 million households will enjoy savings of $500 on their energy bills, and this is real relief that will impact those who need it. We're also investing an unprecedented $5.7 billion in healthcare to strengthen Medicare services. We will triple the bulk billing incentives for common consultations involving children under 16, Commonwealth concession card holders. That's 60% of representations will be covered by this bulk billing incentive, and that means around 66,000 eligible Australians within my electorate of Bennelong, Deputy Speaker, will get access to cheaper visits to the doctor, ensuring that quality health care remains within reach. Our commitment to a more robust and secure and emissions reduction economy remains unwavering. $4 billion to create a renewable energy superpower plan, bolstering our dedication to clean energy and sustainable practices. We will invest $2 billion to make green hydrogen for our region. Skills development is also being invested in, 180,000 fee-free TAFE places in the last budget, and an additional $400 million allocated to deliver 300,000 fee-free TAFE and VET places. We know that we're in a skills crisis, and we are a government that will invest in skilling up Australians through apprenticeship programs and through TAFE. Small businesses, the lifeblood of our economy, will receive much-needed support through this budget. The instant asset write-off threshold to $20,000, benefiting up to 1.2 million small businesses, and $650 off their bill relief automatically for 322,000 small businesses in New South Wales. This budget reinforces our commitment to fix the mess that was left to us, the mess of the former government, and pave the way for a brighter and better future for Australians. We are committed to fixing the mess and to also providing support to those who need it most.
Authorised by Jerome Laxale, ALP 32 Beecroft Road, Epping, New South Wales 2121.